It's time for another FNAF World video, but this time it's going to be a bit different. My FNAF World character tier list has recently done really well, which is a pleasant surprise, and thank you to everyone who's watched it and supported it. Why am I mentioning this? Well, you may remember at the end of the video that I had explained what I called the Fred Plush theorem. To recap, I don't like to take chips into account, as it undermines a niche that specific characters can have. The most notorious example of this are the two characters that the theorem is named after, Fredbear and Endoplush. Both these characters have excellent moves, Make-Ball and Neon Wall respectively. Both of these moves can be neglected by equipping Auto Mimic or Auto Shield. Meaning these characters are rendered completely mediocre. And so, this video is going to be based on the Fred Plush theorem, as we are going to do a no chip and no byte run. I'm going to lay out the ground rules right now. As the title implies, we are not allowed chips or bytes. I am not allowed to obtain or equip any for the entire run. I'm not allowed to have the fan, although this is impossible to do anyway, as even if you unlock the update to your characters from the minigames, it still won't give you the fan for some reason. Finally, I'm not allowed the Pearl, as it's technically a byte and it does have a passive regen effect. Everything else is fair game. I'm allowed to get the Endo upgrades, but they're likely not going to be much help to me. I did try to record this yesterday, but I noticed that there were some audio issues with the recording. So I'll be starting a new playthrough with much better plan in mind, as I poorly selected my characters and got wrecked by the security owl. And so with that being said, here's my new team.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Okay, I have some explaining to do. My first party is pretty much what you'd expect, but you're probably gagging at my second team. RxQ and Endoplush makes sense, but Phantom Freddy and Toy Freddy? Before we discuss those oddballs, we have to talk about every team member individually and why I chose them. We'll also go over some characters that I didn't select afterwards. Funtime Foxy, Cryingchild, and RxQ are here for the reasons you would expect. They are the only characters with gift boxes. Funtime Foxy has Cosmic Song for damage, Happy Jam 2 for healing. Cryingchild also has Power and Armor Song. These are good boosts if I can pull them off and can increase my damage and survivability. RxQ has Make-Ball, which is really important to pull off double gift boxes and is the only other Make-Ball user other than Fredbear. And additionally has Haunting, which can stun bosses. Endo 02 is here because all of his moves are excellent. However, the key move here is Neon Wall, as it is mandatory to beat the endgame bosses as you won't survive without it. Literally. Endo Army is a surprisingly excellent move for this challenge, as it's basically my only form of passive damage, and it packs a punch. Speed Song is good too, if I'm able to pull it off. Fredbear is the only other decent user of Mimic Ball aside from RxQ. The only other users are Chipper, which we can't use, and the Paper Pals, who are just bad. Endoplush is the only Update 1 character aside from Endo 02 who can learn Neon Wall, and thus he's on the second team, because you know we need a Neon Wall user on the second team. I-Beam is an inconsistent move, but it can do in work if I get a lucky crit. Water Hose 2 can also be used to clean up random encounters early, so there's use there. Now I have to explain myself with Phantom and Toy Freddy. Phantom Freddy is the debuff king. Debuffs are more important in this run than you may think, as lowering the speed and attack can increase your survivability in boss fights. Trust me, you're going to see just how hard these boss fights are. The only reason Toy Freddy is here is because of Speed Song. That's it. I'm aware that I may be wasting my last team spot for one move, but I can't stress enough how important speed is, as there are multiple times where it generally saved me. In this challenge, you want to act as fast as possible, especially during the boss fights. You might be asking, why bring Toy Freddy for Speed Song when you have Endo 02? And that is the point I will get to later on in the video. Now for the characters that I considered selecting for this challenge, but I didn't. Let's get the obvious one out the way, Spring Bonnie. Spring Bonnie has Cosmic Song, Happy Jam 2, and Spring Locks for good damage and healing. He's good for damage, but that's it really. Healing turns out to be nowhere near as useful as you'd think, especially since the Guardians 2-hit KO you even with the wall up. Oh yeah, and Scott and the Scurry Owl literally one-shots me regardless. Oh, and we're playing on hard mode. I forgot to mention that. Survivability and utility is priority. He's still not bad, and you can argue he could replace Toy Freddy or something, but I'm content with playing defensive instead of offensive. Next is Golden Freddy. I regularly have Golden Freddy on my team because of Haunting, Rainy Day 2, and Jumpscare. Haunting stuns bosses, Jumpscare can help against random encounters, and Rainy Day 2 can lure the defensive enemies and deal a bunch of damage. So why isn't he here despite having a bunch of useful tools? The answer is, I have no idea. I guess it's because I didn't want to have more than one character with Haunting on my second team. I feel like in hindsight it would have been better to have him on the team instead of Phantom Freddy, as he can shut down the enemies entirely instead of just debuffing them. Still, what's done is done, and there's no turning back. I'm getting through the game with just my current team. Lastly is Endo 01. This was a tough choice in the planning phase, as he has some great tools in Endo Army, Power Song, and Armor Song. In spite of how tempting these options were, I decided that speed was more important, so I selected Toy Freddy instead. Now, without further ado, let's get into this, shall we? This is my no chip, no bite, hard mode, fixed party playthrough. So first, let me check how long the footage was. 20 minutes were completely uneventful. I mean, what would you expect considering this is a fixed party and we're starting with OP characters? But don't worry, we're at Paintball Circus and this is where the fun, or pain, starts for real. Although Proud Boy was easy, he does deserve an honorable mention because he shows exactly why we need Neon Wall. See that? He just took out Ender 02's gift box with one attack. Even with the shield up, he was doing a lot of damage. We managed to defeat him with raw power though. Now for the funhouse. You probably think the only trouble I was going to have was with Bubba, but no. I chose with a bunch of red bears of all things. They held me hostage for an entire 3.5 minutes. They kept ganging up on my prime members and 2-hit KOing them, with the shield up by the way. Not only that, they would also continuously jump scare me, preventing me from attacking and using gift boxes. There was a solid 1 minute where I flat out couldn't use the gift boxes. I still beat them, but man did it take a while. Now for Bubba, who actually wasn't much of a problem. He did mess me up a few times with jump scare, but it was manageable. But yeah, there's nothing really else to talk about here. It's amazing how I have more to say about the red bears than the actual boss. Moving on. After a trippy adventure in the subtunnel, where I was tempted to visit Old Man Consequences, we arrived at Pork Patch. The fight with Pork Patch went basically the same with Bubba. I did struggle a bit more with him, but it was basically the same and we were able to get out there unscathed. In fact, I'll just play the other half of the fight for you guys, just so you know there's some entertainment. Yeah, Ender Army is like the main source of damage because it's our only passive option. Yeah, and the army is very useful. Regen song for victory. Actually good. Okay, so up to this point, this challenge hasn't actually been that challenging, but this is where it starts to get really hard. That's because we need to defeat the Guardians. This is where the difficulty spikes and the Guardians are very chaotic and intense. Before we fought the Guardians, I went to Mendo's upgrade shop to purchase an Endo upgrade, the first one, for extra defense. So maybe it will help us. The first Guardian is Snowcone, which is the easiest of the bosses. But don't let that fool you. His moveset is Toxic Bite, Snowball, Jump Scare, Water Hose, and Escape Key. So he can deal a bunch of damage, stun me, insta-kill me, and apply passive damage. Not exactly ideal. Snowcone is the slowest attacking Guardian, which means I have plenty of time to act before he attacks my team, which means I have plenty of time to set up Neon Wall and Armor Song, etc. And speaking of Armor Song, I want to give more credit to it because it's way more useful than I actually thought, as it allowed my characters to take a bunch more hits and survive while the wall wasn't up. In spite of Snowcone's arsenal, he was manageable and I was able to defeat him without much issue. Yes, Snowcone. Gotcha. The same cannot be said, however, for this damn octopus. This thing, Supergoon, is a sadistic monster. How, you may ask? Well, you know how I emphasized the fact that we need Neon Wall to survive, otherwise we'll get one shot? Supergoon doesn't care. In addition to being really freaking fast, he also deals enough damage to one-shot my party, even with Neon Wall up. Oh, but that's not all. Because he has Unscrew, Escape Key, and Hot Cheese for passive damage for some reason. Meaning, even if I survive a hit, Hot Cheese can take out low health characters. Great. So out the gate, this is an already very fast-paced and intense boss. I'll just play the full fight as it's very intense. Come on! You gotta be kidding me! You won't! Damn it, you still one-shot everything! Come on! Oh my god, end the army! I don't know! I mean, at least we'll do some passive damage while that's going on. Yeah, wall. Because... keep on! Oh my god. Really? Okay, I have no time to set main bar right now because oh my god. God damn it! No. Oh my god. Get the army, come on. Armor Song. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, you took out our XQ, seriously?
This is bad. Oh wait, we've made him. I need the speed song. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that is a bit of survivability. A tiny bit.
Sledge, slowing down a little bit. Come on, RQ!
I mean, that kind of helped. Yeah, well. Uh-oh.
Not like this. Supergoon, why'd you have to be so intense?
Stupid Supergoon. Please die! Yes! Oh, thank goodness. That was so intense. Okay, you do not know how intense that was. That was like... He almost took out all my gift boxes multiple times. After that fiasco, it's time to face the last Guardian, Overclock. Here's how that goes.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Chill out, Overclock!
Oh,
He immediately destroyed us! Destroyed us! Oh no, oh no, no, no! I don't have a chance to move! Oh no. Well, we're in for a ride, guys. Yeah, I'll cut once we get back to Overclock. Oh no. As you can clearly see, I got absolutely destroyed. Overclock is the fastest boss in the game and apparently does just barely enough damage to one shot without the shield. This means I have to get both Armor Song or Neon Wall up as fast as possible, and pray that he doesn't target the right animatronic. His only attack is Unscrew. Whilst reassuring that he doesn't have any other moves like Escape Key, it does mean he still gets a guaranteed KO, even if I have Armor Song or the wall up. Like with Supergoon, I'm just going to play the full footage. Round 2, let's go.
are you kidding me? Why is that? Are you kidding me? Nick. Oh, thank goodness. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, no, 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 no. No, this is not what's meant to happen. Overclock. Please, give me some breathing room. Uh-oh. Can you... Okay, I thought Supergoon was going to be the toughest, but come on, Overclock. I don't remember you being this tough before. Armor Song. Oh no, what? Okay. Okay, we have to be very careful.
Oh, I think we might be... Uh-oh. That's not good, No! Please! Please! Come on! Okay, end the army. We need to end the army. Armor song. Okay, that'll... Okay, that'll help us a bit. That's helping us a lot, actually. Good. Oh no, 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 no! Oh, that was close. Oh, thank goodness. Uh-oh, no. Come on. Yes, 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 yes! Nice try, Overclock. You can't beat me. I mean, you beat me once, but you came close to beating me a second time, yeah. Now, with all the Guardians defeated, there is only one more obstacle in our way before we reach Scott. The Security Owl. This thing is a monster. It has 100,000 HP, can one-shot my party members even with the shield up. Additionally, it has the move Alarm, which does 9,999 damage and hits 5 times, meaning it's a one-hit KO and can put me in hot water. However, Neon Wall completely nullifies this move, meaning we need to have it up for as much as possible. Now, I will finally discuss why I have Toy Freddy when Endo 2 is on the team. It's mostly because when I'm using Endo 2, I have to use Neon Wall or Endo Army for passive damage. I can't afford to waste a turn on Speed Song when I need to keep the wall up or use Endo Army to actually deal damage to the owl. That's where Toy Freddy comes in. Speed Song is his only good move, meaning I can keep the speed up without sacrificing more valuable options. Oh, and now I think it's a good time to mention how long this fight lasted for. 12 minutes. Yes, I actually said it right this time. It took me that long to beat it. The fight basically consisted of seeking every opportunity to use Cosmic Song and Endo Army, whilst trying to maintain the shield and gift boxes. I would also make sure to keep my speed up, use Sludge, or Haunting from time to time to slow the owl down. Nice job. Keeping the wall up and should be able to finish him off. Thank goodness. That took forever. Anyway, now that the owl has been dealt with, we can finally face the final boss of the game, Scott Coffin himself. Side note, we aren't fighting Chiga's Magic Rainbow because, well, obviously, we won't be able to do enough damage to her and we have no insta-kill moves, so the Rainbow is off the table. Anyway, no more interruptions. It's time for the final battle. Let's do this. So right away, my strategy is to set up gift boxes, Make Ball, and the shield. Scott, just like the Security Owl, can one-shot us. Scott has the exact same amount of health as the Security Owl. However, unlike the Security Owl, he can use the alarm balls as a basic attack, although he can only do 3 at a time instead of 5, and has 4th wall. So yeah, the tactic here is to keep the wall up and make sure my gift boxers stay alive. Okay, so I'm currently changing the script around so it can fit commentary in the fight, especially since I messed up the editing and this part was originally meant to be in the security out section. I'm glad I did make this mistake because you guys can watch the full fight against Scott rather than the boring owl. While I'm writing the script, I should probably mention that I really should have chose Endo 01 instead of Phantom Freddy. I'm not saying that Phantom Freddy is bad because he did help me out a lot and there are some times that he came in clutch nerfing the bosses. However, you may have noticed a flaw in my second team. That it is completely passive. My only source of damage is Mic Toss, Party Favors, and Ivy. My first party is more offensive oriented while my second party is about support. The thing is, if my first party dies, I can't really do any damage with my second team. This happened twice, as you will see. Endo 01 has the Endo Army and Power/Armor Song, which means I can have offensive power while having all the advantages of Phantom Freddy, minus the speed drop. But yeah, obviously I can't change Phantom Freddy for Endo 01 because it's fixed party and that would be cheating and I don't know how to change the king files, but what's done is done and we have to beat it with Phantom Freddy on the team regardless.
Okay. That might be a bit bad, but uh-oh. I'm actually going to try to here we go. Okay, I'm actually going to get boxes instead of armor song because I don't want to risk everyone going down because we did him. That's not good. When the flash can you oh my god, I did that just in time. That could have been awful. Oh no. Okay, I'm actually gonna go for haunting instead of, get boxes with the one that's done. Okay, I did the risk and it worked. Now I can't even see it up part, so this is so intense. Oh no. Get boxes. actually gonna wait until he attacks, and then I'm gonna switch out. Come on, Frontier Foxy. Perfect. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, gonna set up the good. Oh come on, seriously, Scott, don't take a friend, child. That's actually gonna be a better thing. What? Oh, the meg ball ran out. Are you kidding me? Well, damn. I did speed songs. I'm so I can get the gift boxes off as fast as possible, but yeah. Um, um, the mini ball ran out at the worst possible time.
That's it. I have failed. I couldn't beat Scott. I suppose this is how the game really ends. The Puppet Master beats the— oh my god, you've seen the runtime of the video and can clearly see that this isn't the end. I'm not going to let this defeat stop me. I'm coming back for you, Scott. I will beat you. Maybe. It might take a while.